Done with your appointment? Very good. Please come take a seat. My goodness, look at how far you've come. Bend your knee a bit. And the other? No difficulty or pain? I'm glad you're doing so much better. The physician did a fine job treating you. I'm sure she's grateful to hear that from you. She deserves all the thanks for getting you back up and walking. Oh, good. She made sure to have the seal moved. A little early, but it doesn't hurt to have it done again. No pain on either ankle? Excellent. And don't ever be afraid to let her or the guards know if there's any discomfort. We want to avoid any sores. How would you like to have an ankle bracelet? Oh, I was just thinking about how much the seal stands out on you. Maybe an ankle bracelet would detract a bit from it, or at least make it look a bit more fashionable. I think it would suit you well. Maybe one with your birthstone. Or if you want something with a different color, I can have some samples brought in for you to look through. In all of your time here, when have I ever resorted to bribery? I think you misunderstand. There is nothing more fulfilling to me than making sure my guests are as cared for as they can be. Staying loyal to your friends and getting along with me are not mutually exclusive. This always has been, and will be, a civil matter above all else. Yes, that's why I'd like to have another discussion with you, if that's all right. Things have changed since last time. I have a new goal. Well, that's the purpose of today. There are a few things I would like to know. Just a few questions about your stay here. I want to make sure things are running smoothly, and if there are any new developments that I need to be made aware of. Are you still enjoying your meals? Not too hot or cold? Too much or too little? I'm glad. I've actually been enjoying your recommendations myself. If you have any other favorites, I'd love to try them. What about something you've been wanting to try? Any dishes that pique your interest? There's nothing off the table. Choose anything your heart desires. My, those are some very expensive tastes there, little lady. No, it's perfectly fine. There is no advantage to be taken of here. I made the offer. I will just need to reconsider who the bold one is between you and your friends. You are always full of surprises, but that just means there's more to learn. How about your books? Anything interesting you've been reading recently? Oh, that's one of the newer ones, isn't it? I recall ordering that title last week. Has it captured your interest? Any interesting characters? Or subplots? Probably a little too early, but keep me updated on that. I wouldn't mind having something new to read. So, I'd like to know if it's good or not. Honestly, it isn't a genre I find much interest in, but if it's worth reading, I'll pick it up. There's no rush. I'm in no hurry. That's perfectly fine. It should give us plenty of dinners to talk it over. Take all the time you need. No need to stay up late on my behalf. Get your rest. Well, all right, as long as it doesn't keep you up for longer than you want. I used to be a night owl myself many years back, but my position has forced me into being more productive in the mornings. It must be easy working on night shift duties with your group, then. I can imagine. I would personally fall asleep the moment night falls. Hopefully your friends haven't been too much of a hassle watching over. I bet someone had to take up the mantle for you while you've been gone. Maybe that's best for them to get their feet wet. Well, they need to learn. They can't keep relying on you so much. I suppose it makes things more difficult for me, but they have yet to make themselves a nuisance. Just yet. Reconnaissance has kept up with them. They've scouted the area a bit, but we have plans in case they decide to make a move. There is no need to worry. I will keep my word. No harm will come to them. They will be treated well enough, but I can't promise that they will receive the same luxuries you have. Of course, that kind of treatment is reserved for our special guests. I have just one question to ask, but I just want to confirm whether I've understood you correctly. You have no issues with your meals? You are taking your time to read your books? And you are well rested with enough energy to stay up until the late hours of the night? Is that correct? So, why is it that you are so eager to get back to your room as quickly as possible after dinner? It's the only time I regularly get to speak with you, but you haven't been giving me much chance recently. I'd love for you to stay for dessert, but you're always out the door before it's served. Well, you've made it clear that you enjoy your meals. That's not the issue, and you aren't in any hurry to finish your new book. Neither are you eager to get to bed early. So, what seems to be the problem? Well, how about I narrow this down for you? Do you feel nervous around me? You don't have to say anything, but regardless, I would like for you to be comfortable with me. So if there is anything I can do to make that easier, please let me know. I understand it can be difficult. You can tell me in whatever way is easiest for you. Maybe it'd be simpler if we broke down some barriers. I think it would be best to be as honest as we can in order for us to make your experience here much less stress-inducing. I won't put you on the spot to confirm or deny anything. That is why I will be the one to start things off. I hold you in very high regard. So much so that it concerns me when you have a negative opinion of something. Your opinion of me has always been something of a concern. You have a good eye for mistakes, and know how to judge a situation in front of you well. Your friends make many more mistakes without you there to be the voice of reason and set them on the right track. That is why it worries me when you look so uncomfortable around me. It makes me think I've done something wrong. Is it truly wrong if I see myself as being on the right path? I too value your opinion, but in the end, it is an opinion, and we don't need to agree to get along well. That is the main barrier keeping us from moving forward. My question is, what is behind that barrier? What is it keeping us from doing? There is one thing that comes to mind for me, and I'm certain it's crossed your mind many times over. Holding true to your beliefs, staying loyal to your friends, and most importantly of all, the fact that you did not come here of your own free will. It's keeping us from that, isn't it? Well, you've kept your beliefs, and your love for your friends has never wavered. But that leaves one thing. If I give you that ankle bracelet, would you wear it in place of your seal? No tricks or schemes. I'm simply giving back what rightfully belongs to you. All I expect is that you'll accept the feelings that go along with it, so you don't have to be alone with your own. There is no need to feel pressure to tell me what you think of me right now. I will bear the burden of honesty first. I will make this much easier for both of us, my dear. I have one goal that I wish to be fulfilled. I want you to be mine. I speak the truth when I say that you are what others should strive to be, and I would not settle for less. I won't deny that it benefits me to keep you away from your friends, but I would be a fool to think that you would use your skills to serve my cause. Your words hurt me, but I know that simply giving you gifts will not undo what has already been done. Trust will not come so easily. Still, I can at least show you that I trust you. Lift up your right foot. Let us be equals, as it was always meant to be. Feel free to use your powers against me for whatever reason you see fit. I do not punish my guests, If they are unhappy, then it means I have failed as a host. That, and I would not harm the kind of woman I'd be lucky to meet once in a lifetime. I want to take advantage of the opportunity I've been given here. But it all comes down to you. Are you willing to break this barrier alongside me? Answer when you are ready. I want you to feel comfortable when you do. But first and foremost, I want you to be honest. I see. Then there is nothing left holding us back. Now, I would like to discuss where we plan to go from here, and how this may change the relationship between my organization and your friends. Unfortunately, it may not be for the better if I decide to keep you for myself. Then that is something for you to refute over dinner tonight with dessert. Prepare what you have to say then. This will be a very long discussion. Hey, if you've reached this point in the video and have not already subscribed, please take a moment to do so. I really appreciate it.